The 1992 New York Mets, boy, were they terrible. But what if? What if their stats carried over from 1991, they had competent management, and they had no injuries? I'm going to use Sega Sportstalk Baseball, which came out in 1992, to play one game against every other team in the league, and we'll see how the Mets do. So remember to hit like and subscribe, and enjoy the show. All right, everybody, welcome back. You might think that we're going out with a whimper and not a bang with the Milwaukee Brewers today, but as you'll see, they've got a pretty potent offense. We'll talk about each player as they come up. The reason I saved these guys for last is I really wanted David Cone to face the Red Sox in the previous game, which unfortunately leaves Brett Saberhagen for today. So let's see if he can do something good for us.
Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Called strike. Strike one. The pitch. Curve. Inside. Ball one. He delivers. Curve. Outside. Ball two. The pitch on the way. High drive. Deep to right. Scoring.
And apparently he can't. Awesome. BJ Surhoff had an 18-year career, 8 of which were with the Brewers. He's probably a better Oriole than he was a Brewer. He's in the Oriole Hall of Fame, but he's got some pop in his bat too.
Next up, number 24, infield bat. He delivers. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to second. Got him. The throw goes to first. Got him. Double play.
I can't really do justice to Robin Yount's 20-year career with the Milwaukee Brewers, so I won't even try. Suffice it to say, he had over 3,100 hits for them.
Line drive, right to second, and makes the catch. He's out. Side retired. In the top of the first, Milwaukee 1, New York coming up. Leading off, numbered 1. The pitch on the way. Curve takes it, called strike. Strike one. Fastball. Outside. Ball one. Here it comes. Hit to second. Picked it up. The throw goes to first. Out. Next up, number 30. He takes it. Oh, strike. Strike one. Swing and a ground ball to second. Picked it up. The throw
True Yankee,
goes to
Willie
first.
Randolph.
Out. Next up, number 25. Takes it. Strike one. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball. Back to the
Bobby Bonilla, still getting paid by the New York Mets.
He's out. 3 away. After 1, Milwaukee 1, New York nothing. Leading off, number 23.
He was a pretty good player for about 4 teams. He spent 8 years in Milwaukee.
Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to short and throws to second. Next up, number 28, batting 2-13. Infield bat. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to third. Base hit. Next up, number 11, up 194 batter.
In case you're wondering, why, yes, that is Gary Sheffield there, batting 7th for the Brewers with a 194 batting average. According to Wikipedia, he had a pretty bad 1991, had some injuries, only had about 50 games played, and he was actually traded away from the Brewers in March of 1992, so he technically shouldn't have even been on this team. But I guess that happened too late in the development cycle, and they didn't catch it in time.
Hit to second. The throw to second. In time. Throws to first. Double play. The runner scores. Next up, number 6. Infield in. Infield normal. Infield back. Hit to short. Throws to first. He's out. Side retired. In the top of the second. The score is Milwaukee 2, New York nothing. Leading off, number 33. The pitch, curve, takes it, strike ball. The pitch on the way, curve, he takes it, strike 2. The pitch, hit to short, picks it up, throws to second. Next up, number 20, up 259 batter. Fastball, inside, ball 1. He delivers. Fastball, inside, ball 2. The pitch, high fly, deep to right. The runner going for 2. Over the wall.
You know, it hasn't escaped my attention that I haven't hit a home run with Howard Johnson in a while, so this was nice to see him get off the schneid.
Number 10, in, close to second. Next up, number 2, hitting 272. Drop off to short. He has it close to second. Base hit. Next up, number 21. A 241 batter. Fastball. Inside. Ball. Breaking ball. Inside. Ball 2. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Line drive. Down the line to the left. It drops in. The runner is for home. Close to third. The runner comes in to score. Base hit. Next up, number 18. Up 0 batter. Changer. Strike ball. Drop ball to the pitcher. He has it. The throw goes to first. In time. Here comes the throw. Next up, number 1. Pitch on the left. Changer. Outside. Ball 1. The count is 1-0. The runner heads for home. Swing and a ground ball to short. Picks it up. Here comes the throw. The runner scores. Here comes the throw. In there with a double. Next up, number 30. Here it comes. Changer. Inside. Ball 1. The pitch on the way. Fastball. Strike call. The count is 1-1. Drop off to short. Picks it up. The runner goes back. Throws
True Yankee, Willie Randolph.
out. Here comes the throw. Next up, number 25. Off-speed pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 0-1 count. He delivers. Hit to short. He has it close to the plate. The runner scores close to the plate. In there with a double.
Bobby Bonilla still getting paid by the New York Mets.
Number 33. The pitch. Line drive to short. It drops in. Picks it up close to third. The runner comes in to score. Here comes the throw. In there with a double. Next up, number 12. Up to 59 batters. That's all for number 20. Number 63 comes into pitch. Long fly ball. Deep to center. It drops in. The runner scores close to second. The runner comes in to score. Base hit. Next up, number 10. Fastball. Takes it towards right. Close to second. The runner steals second. Safe. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. He takes it. Strike 2. Here it comes. Ground ball foul. The count is 0-2. Here it comes. Fly ball to center. He makes the catch. Out 3 away. After 2, New York 8, Milwaukee 2. Leading off, number 4. Infield.
I didn't get a chance earlier on to talk about Paul Molitor because he was too busy hitting a home run off of Saberhagen. But suffice it to say, I can't do him justice either. He's a Hall of Famer. What can you say?
9 batter. Drop off to second. He has it. Close to first. He's out. The throw goes home. The throw goes to third. Next up, number 24. Hit to short. Close to second. Next up, number 19. The pitch. The runner hits for second. Line drive. Right to second. It drops in. Close to third. Safe. In there with a double. Next up, number 23. Delivered. Fastball. Strike call. The pitch on the way. Fastball. He takes it. Called strike. Strike 2. The count is 0-2. Swing and a ground ball to second. He has it close to first. He's out. 3 away. No runs. 2 hits. No errors. And 2 left on. After 2.5. New York 8, Milwaukee 2. Leading off, number 2. Third. Hits it. Called strike. Strike 1. Hit hard and foul. Here it comes. Drop off to second. Pick it up to close to second. Next up, number 21. Here it comes. Fastball. He takes it. Strike 1. The count is 0-1. Long fly ball. Deep to right. The right fielder makes the play. Out. Close to second. Next up, number 18. Time out.
I decided pretty early on that this was going to be one of those throw the entire bullpen at the opposing team because it's the last day of the season. So you're going to see pretty much everybody from here on out.
Next up, number 8. Here it comes. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Close to second. Here it comes. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Close to second. He delivers. The runner heads for second. Ground ball to second. Got it. And throws to second. Throws to first. Double play. Side retires. No runs. One hit, no errors. And no one left on. In the bottom of the third, New York 8, Milwaukee 2. Leading off, number 28. Out 2, 13 batter. Time out. Time out. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. He takes it. Called strike. Strike one. Swing and a ground ball to second and throws to first. Out. Next up, number 11. Up 194 batter. Curve. Strike one. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Picks it up. The throw goes to first. In time. Next up, number 17. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Outside. Ball 1-0 count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Got it. Throws to first. Outside retires. In the top of the fourth, New York 8, Milwaukee 2. Leading off, numbered 1. Here it comes. Fastball. Outside. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Picks it up to throw to first. Got him. Next up, number 30, hitting 327. Line drive, right to second. He has it.
True Yankee, Willie Randolph.
Next up, number 25, batting 302. Change it. He takes it. Oh, strike. High drive, deep to center. Off the wall. He has it. Throws to
Bobby Bonilla, still getting paid by the New York Mets.
Next up, number 33, out 2. 60 batter. That's all for number 63. Number 34 comes into pitch. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Strike one. The runner goes back. The throw to second. He delivers. Ground ball to second. He has it. Throws to second. Out. 3 away. After 4, the score is New York 8, Milwaukee 2. Leading off, number 6. Delivered. Hit down the line to the left. He has it. The throw goes to third. Next up, number 4. Out 3, 25 batter. Fastball. He takes it. Called strike. Strike one. Swing and a ground ball to second. Great stop. And throws to first. Out. Next up, number 5. Out 2, 89 batter. Curve. Strike one. Delivered. Curve. Inside. Ball 1. Delivered. Curve. He takes it. Strike 2. 1-2 count. Hit to second. Picks it up. Throws to first. The runner scores. Base hit. Next up, number 24. Infield batter. He delivers. Fastball. He takes it. Strike one. Here comes the pitch. The runner hits for second. Swing and a ground ball to short. Picks it up down to second. The throw goes to first. Double play. Side retires. 1 run. 2 hits. No errors. And no one left on. In the top of the 5th, the score is New York 8, Milwaukee 3. Fastball. Outside. Ball 1. Curve. He takes it. Strike one. The pitch. High drive. Deep to left. Way back. Going.
Geez, talk about making up for lost time.
Next up, number 10. Here it comes. Fastball. He takes it. Strike one. Here it comes. Hit hard. To short. It drops in. He has it. Close to second. Next up, number 2. The pitch on the way. Line drive to left. He makes the catch. He's out. Close to second. Next up, number 21. He delivers. Fastball. Takes it close play. Here comes the pitch. Long fly ball. Deep to center. It drops in. Picks it up. The throw goes to second. Throws to the plate. There comes the throw. In there with a double. Next up, number 55. Time out. Number 27 to hit for number 55. Next up, number 27. Curve. Right line. The count is 0-1. He delivers. Drop off to second. Got it. There comes the throw. Throws to first. Base hit. Throws to the plate. Next up, number 1. Hitting 255. Curve. He takes it. Right line. Here comes the pitch. The runner is for home. Swing and a ground ball. Up the middle. Got it. Down to second. Throws to first. Double play. 3 away. After 5, New York 9, Milwaukee 3. Leading off, number 19. Time out. Number 61 comes into pitch. Here comes the pitch. Hit to short. Picks it up and throws to first. He's out. Throws to second and throws to third. Next up, number 23. Here comes the pitch. Line drive. Down the line. It drops in. Picks it up. The throw goes to third. Next up, number 28. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball to the pitcher. The throw goes to first. He's out. The throw to third. Next up, number 11. Here comes the pitch. The runner heads for third. Swing and a ground ball to second. He has it. The throw to first. He's out. 3 away. No runs. 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on after 5.5. The score is New York 9, Milwaukee 3. Curve. He takes it. Strike 4. Change up. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Swing and a ground ball to second. Picks it up. Throws
True
to
Yankee,
first.
Willie Randolph.
Next up, number 25. Hit up the middle. The throw goes to second.
Bobby Bonilla, still getting paid by the New York Mets.
Next up, number 33, hitting 260. Off base hit, inside. He delivers. The runner hits for second. Swing and a ground ball to second. Picks it up, down to second. The throw goes to first. Double play. Side retired. After 6, New York 9, Milwaukee 3. Leading off, number 17, hitting 283. Here comes the pitch. Screwball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The pitch. Hit hard to center. It drops in. Great stop. Throws to second. Next up, number 6. Hitting 283. Infield back. The runner hits for second. Swing and a ground ball to short. Picks it up close to third. Base hit. Next up, number 4. A 325 batter. Ground ball to first. Foul. Here it comes. The runner heads for third. Swing and a ground ball.
Whoops.
Up the middle. He drops the ball. I can't believe it. Picks it up, throws to third. A big error for number 10. The runner comes in to score. Next up, number 5. Hitting 289. He delivers. Ground ball up the middle. Picks it up. The throw goes to third. The runner heads for home. Base hit. Next up, number 24. Time out. Number 40 comes into pitch. Here comes the pitch. Line drive, right to second, and makes the grab. The runner, he's back. Down to second. The throw to first. Double play. Not in time. Next up, number 19. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to second. He's out. Side retired. In the top of the 7th. With the score, New York 9, Milwaukee 4. Leading off, number 20. The pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch. He takes it, called strike. The count is 0-1. High fly, deep to center. He has a play and makes the grab. Next up, number 10. He delivers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He has it, throws to first. He's out. Next up, number 2, batting 272. Changeup inside. Here it comes. Changeup, strike call. He delivers. Changeup, swing and a miss. Strike 2. He delivers. Swing and a ground ball to short. He drops the ball. Picks it up to throw it to second. Next up, number 21. Time out. Time out. Time out. Number 32 goes in with number 21. Next up, number 32. Line drive down the line to left. It drops in. Throws to third. In there was a double. Here comes the throw. Next up, number 40. Time out. Number 45 to hit for number 40. Next up, number 45. Hit hard, right mid second, and makes the grab. He's out. Side retired. After 7, New York 9, Milwaukee 4. Leading off, number 23. Time out. Number 31 comes into pitch. The pitch on the way. Curve takes it, called strike. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Outside. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball down the line to left. Throws to third. Next up, number 28. Here it comes. Ground ball down the line to left. And it rolls foul. Here it comes. Curve takes it. Strike 2. Delivered. Hit to second. The throw to first. Got him. Next up, number 11. Here it comes. The runner hits for home. Fly ball deep to center and makes the grab. He's out. Throws to third. Straight. Next up, number 17. The pitch on the way. Fastball. He takes it. Strike 1. Here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to second. The runner comes in to score. Base hit. Next up, number 6. Here comes the pitch. The runner hits for second. Hit to second. No. He drops the ball. Picks it up. He makes the tag. Side retires after 7.5. New York 9, Milwaukee 5. Leading off, number 1. The pitch. Fastball. Takes it called strike. The pitch. Ground ball to short. He has it. The throw to first. He's safe. Throws to second. Next up, number 30. The pitch on the way. Fastball. Strike 1. The count is 0-1. The runner hits for second. The throw to second. The runner steals second. The runner heads for third. Line drive. Right mid-second. It drops in.
True Yankee, Willie Randolph.
Picks it up. Here comes the throw. In there was a double. Next up, number 25. Strike 1. Here it comes. The runner heads for home. Line drive. Back to the box. He drops the ball.
Bobby Bonilla still getting paid by the New York Mets.
The runner scores. Here comes the throw. Next up, number 33. Breaking ball. Takes it. Strike 1. Line drive to short and makes the catch. He's out and throws to third. Straight. Throws home. Next up, number 20. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Outside. Ball 1. High drive. Deep to left. Going. Home run.
Howard Johnson clearly saving his best for last.
Next up, number 10. The pitch. Fastball. Takes it. Strike 1. Delivered. Ground ball to second. He has it and throws to first. He's out. 3 away. After 8, New York 12, Milwaukee 5. Leading off, number 4. Time out. Number 16 comes into pitch. Delivered, curve, swing and a miss. Strike 1. The pitch on the way. Fastball, strike call. 0-2 count. Long fly ball, deep to right. The right fielder makes the play. The throw to second. Next up, number 5. The pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball. Down the line to right. The runner going for 2. Throws to second. Safe. Next up, number 24. Batting 3-11. Ground ball hit back up the middle.
Really didn't think I needed to dive there.
The runner comes in to score. In there was a double. Next up, number 19. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball to first. Foul. The pitch on the way. Hit to second. He has it and throws to first. He's out. Throws to the plate. Next up, number 23. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to short. Got it. Close to third. The runner comes in to score. Base hit. Next up, number 28. Infield back. The pitch on the way. Ground ball to second. Close to third. Out. New York has the win. 12-7. With the score, New York 12 runs, 22 hit and no errors. Milwaukee 7 runs, 20 hit and 1 error. The win goes to New York.
All right, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. You're probably wondering what's next for the channel. I'm going to use all this footage and do some statistical analysis and come up with some things, and we're going to have some fun going forward. I've still got some more games I could play. Don't want to reveal what those are just yet because I don't exactly know what I want to do. But again, thanks for watching and take care.